Hi guys and welcome to my channel. It's Hila here from House of Hila. Today I want to be talking about 100% plant derived squalane from the Ordinary, which has become a staple in my beauty regimen, my skincare regimen. So basically I've been using this for over a year now. I have replaced it 3 times. I use it twice a day, morning and afternoon. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about it. So again, I've been using this for over a year, and like with all of my reviews, I wanted to wait until I'd been using them for like a substantial amount of time before I sort of came to a conclusion about whether I could recommend them or not. And this I highly, highly recommend. So this is the Ordinary's 100% plant-derived squalane. So first of all, what is squalane in the first place? So I had never heard of squalane until I was clicking through all the Ordinary product catalogs, and I was buying basically everything that the Ordinary was putting out. And so I did a little bit of research, so I'm just going to give you a condensed version of what is squalane. So basically, we're born with the ability to produce something that is called squalene, which is spelled with an E, naturally. But however, as we get older, over time, the amounts that we have in our body depletes, and this stuff is like really good for your skin. It's what keeps your skin like looking really plump and young. But over time, we deplete that resource. So as you get older, it's important to kind of like replace that and put it on your skin. But squalene in its natural form is an unsaturated fat, which means that it goes rancid very quickly and it doesn't have an excellent shelf life. But if it goes through a scientific process called hydrogenation, they can change it from squalene into squalane, which is a lot more stable. So they derive that from plants. You can also get it from animals. I believe that it used to be extracted from shark livers, but they don't do that anymore, so don't you worry. Most of the plant-derived squalane that you get has been derived from either wheat germ or rice bran. So they take it, they hydrogenate it, and they create the 100% squalane that we have now. And this is fantastic. So then it goes from being an unsaturated fat, which is unstable and goes rancid quite quickly, to a saturated fat, which is more stable, and even better yet, because it resembles the natural one that we have in our body so much that it penetrates through the skin very quickly and it goes deep, and it's just really quite light. So that's a little, very incredibly condensed backstory as to what a squalane is, and it's incredibly fascinating, and I do recommend that you go out there and you read up to find out about this. And that is one of the things that I really like about the way the Ordinary approaches beauty and skincare. They do encourage you to be your own chemist to find out what the individual ingredient does, and you can see how it fits into your routine. So that's the squalane, right? So I'm just going to show you what the texture is like. So it comes in a dropper, yeah, and it's very liquidy, you can see on there, but it spreads really well. So I only need about a drop or 2 to cover my entire face, and it just sinks right in, and it's got such an incredibly luxurious feel when you actually put this on. Now, paradoxically, it controls the oil on my oily T-zone better than other non-oily moisturizers. So the other moisturizer that I sort of sometimes use is a Vino cream, and sometimes that can actually bring out more oil on my face, which I'm not too sure why that happens, but when I use this, it seems to regulate the oil better. And more importantly, it doesn't block my pores. And that's quite important because I've had experiences with other oils that have caused blockages in my pores, but this one never had a problem with it, and that is fantastic. Not on my chin and not on my nose as well. So fantastic benefit. The other thing is its unfragrance. I cannot abide anything that has got a fragrance. I am really terrible like that. So everything that I put on my face, even like makeup or lipsticks, I don't want anything that has got fragrances, especially incredibly artificial fragrances. And this, nothing, not a single fragrance, especially when I'm going to sleep. I'm a lot more sensitive about, you know, what's on me when I'm trying to get to sleep. So it doesn't have any fragrance to it, which is absolutely fantastic. There are other benefits as well, which the scientific community seems to agree on, but I kind of can't comment on them myself because they're on a cellular level. So one of the things that it's supposed to do is that it prevents oxidative damage. What is oxidative damage? It means that it helps to protect your skin from free radicals that cause premature aging on the skin or age spots. Can't really comment on that. It's not the sort of thing that you'd be able to say, oh yeah, I've prevented oxidative damage on my skin, you know. And it's also agreed that it is a natural antibacterial oil, much like coconut oil is. But I can't comment because I'm not seeing what's happening on the surface of my skin at a cellular level. But it's kind of nice knowing that, okay, I'm doing something that's also antibacterial and protecting my skin. It's also supposed to be really good with eczema and psoriasis, although I haven't had any personal experience of that. So as you can see, there are so many easily available benefits to using the squalane. The fact that it is, you know, it's fragrance free, and it absorbs into the skin. It sinks into the skin very quickly. It doesn't create a filmy barrier. So sometimes when I use other oils, you know, there's like a barrier that when I put my finger on it, you know, some of it comes off, but not so with this. It's like you put it on and it's just like it just sinks right through. It goes right into the skin. So it doesn't interfere with my other ordinary creams, lotions, whatever that I also have to put on as part of my morning and evening routine. So I would highly recommend this. Again, the price point with the Ordinary is unbeatable for the quality that I get with it. Customer service is outstanding, and I'm very, very happy with this. And I definitely recommend using this after I've been using it for about a year. And what I would say is with skincare, whenever you try something out, try and give it enough time to work, because I don't like it when I hear people say, oh, I've been trying this for 2 weeks and oh my gosh, it's amazing. 2 weeks is nothing in the grand scheme of, you know, something working for your skin. It needs to be, you know, you need to give it a little bit longer than that. And in fact, it is recommended by dermatologists that if you're trying a new regime and you find that you're not having an immediate allergic reaction to something, you need to give it 3 months at least before you can sort of like say, is it working or is it not working? So yeah, and I've been using this for a year and I love it. Okay, so that's it, guys. Really hope that you've enjoyed this video and that you found it quite useful. If you did, give it a big thumbs up below. If you haven't already, do subscribe. I do plan on bringing out more content to do with skincare, makeup, and lifestyle stuff. Until I see you next time, bye.